各位亲爱的观众朋友，接下来这场比赛就是我们今天晚上的亚洲主赛。这场比赛是一场除重量级的对抗，也是金腰带之争。对阵双方是谁呢？来，请看短片。
Ayideng Jumayi以在比赛中的打击力量和进攻而闻名，在他打过的22个人中，他是18个人的噩梦，让他们见识到了惊人的实力。他认为拳击是属于真男人的一项运动，曾荣获 WMMAF 中国冠军。参加瑞利博是为了在更广阔的平台去争取属于自己的冠军腰带，擅长裸脚摆拳。这次参加瑞利博 MMA 挑战全球，就是为了向世界证明他是最强的雏量级选手。他的对手是以闪亮夺目、特立独行周办收获了不少人气的克里斯·莫里斯。克里斯·莫里斯 MMA 职业生涯纪录为11胜6负，咄咄逼人的他在每场比赛中都展现了不一样的活力，其格斗技术以快、准、狠而闻名。每一次出拳，每一次飞踢，都让对手防不胜防。他们的对战会有怎样惊心动魄的场面呢？让我们拭目以待。
好了，各位，接下来要请出的是我们这场亚洲主赛的蓝方选手Ayideng Jumayi。
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment of truth. Representing Longyun MMA from China, please give a warm Rebel Arena welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ayideng Jumayi.
率先登场的蓝方选手代表龙云综合格斗，他就是我们中国选手Ayideng Jumayi。
And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Australia, this is Chris Kubans Morris!
Hey, you got my smile?
好了，各位，接下来我们要请出本场比赛的红方选手，来自澳大利亚的克里斯·莫里斯。
Check it, I am bored and off of my face. I got dirt on my shoulders to brush it off. Thanks, I just woke up in prison and dug an escape. Someone smuggled in a shovel. Thank your mum for the cake. Hey yo, it must have been something I ate. I feel great. Normally I love to complain about stuff that I hate, cause science is late. Juggle and plates, yo, hold up, let me cut to the chase. It goes middle class white boy making white noise with a pint of poison at the pub with his mates. We all give shit to people just for something to say, cause our fun is taking someone's away. But don't jump on that case, cause I'm sure the bubble will break. Till it goes pop, I'ma make drunken mistakes. So I'ma give you all the tools to go and fuck up your day. And all I'm asking in return is a punch in the face. Now hit me. Hit me. All I need is a punch in the face, so hit me. All you need is a punch in the face, so hit me. All we need is a punch in the face, so hit me.
Ladies and gentlemen, these two warriors now step into the cage in the oldest proving ground. As ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the evening. It is now time to separate the men from the boys. Playtime is over. Our main event, ladies and gentlemen, proudly brought to you by Monster Energy Drink. And now, ladies and gentlemen, and sanctioned by the RebelFC Match Committee. 3-by-5-minute rounds, and it is for the undisputed Bantamweight RebelFC title of the world. When the action begins, our referee in charge is Mr. Thomas Fan. China versus Australia. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Shenzhen, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's fight time! Introducing first to my right, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a striker, standing at 171 centimeters tall and weighing in at 61 kilograms. Tonight we're in the all-black fight shorts. He has a professional fight record of 18 wins, 3 losses with only 1 draw, and 6 by way of submission. Representing Long Yun MMA and representing China, ladies and gentlemen, Shenzhen, please welcome Ayideng Jumayi. This man is a submission fighter, standing at 170 centimeters tall and weighing in at 61 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, holding a professional MMA record of 11 wins with only 6 losses, 4 by way of knockout and 3 by way of submission. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, wearing the green, black, purple and blue fight shorts, representing Southside Arena MMA. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Australia, this is Chris Kewl.
收看到的是由青海卫视为您精彩呈现的锐利博冠军赛。接下来这场比赛是我们今天晚上的压轴主赛，同样这场比赛也是一场除重量级的冠军金腰带争夺战。本场比赛5回合，每回合5分钟。接下来为大家介绍对阵双方。首先介绍蓝方选手，身高171公分，体重61公斤，职业战绩18胜3负1平，代表龙云综合格斗俱乐部。他就是来自我们中国的选手Ayideng Jumayi。为大家介绍红方选手，身高170公分，体重61公斤，职业战绩11胜6负，他就是来自澳大利亚的选手克里斯·莫里斯。场上裁判 Thomas Fan。
Fighters to center cage, please, for final instructions.
Okay, gentlemen, middle.
RebelFC world title.
Okay, gentlemen.
All right, here we go.
RebelFC world title. You both know the rules. Listen to me at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Okay, watch the back of the head, watch the low blows, and no grabbing the fence. Okay, touch gloves. Go back to goal.
Our main event brought to you.
The fighters are ready, the judges are ready. Shenzhen Rebel Arena. It's time to make some noise!
Thank you, Perry Kewl. It's our main event of RebelFC, China versus the world. This main event brought to you by Monster Energy Drink and is for the RebelFC world title. It is Ayideng Jumayi versus Chris Morris.
Jumayi getting right after it. He does like to box and get in your face. Bonez looking to move around, throwing a leg kick, finding his range. Bonez is a very high stance, sort of a Muay Thai stance. I wonder if he wants to take this fight to the ground or if he's content to bang with Jumayi.
He's circling at the moment.
He's filling out distance ranging. He's leading with that left hook, moving backwards. I wonder if he's looking to bait Jumayi into a counter.
The Australian Chris Morris looking to become the RebelFC world title.
Morris sliding off center, looking to land a strike at an angle. It's a nice technique. Good footwork.
We usually say who's wearing which trunks, but I think it's pretty easy tonight for our main event.
Teep kick deflected by Jumayi. Kewl switches to the orthodox stance. Now back to southpaw as he circles outside the lead leg. I believe Chris Morris is trying to get his, there we are.
In and out. He's been circling and then he's going in and out. And
circling away from the power of Jumayi, which is probably a good strategy. However, now we're just running in circles. He wants to attack with his legs straddled on the lead leg of Jumayi so as to get the advantageous angle with the strikes.
Southpaw stance is Kewl.
And switch back to orthodox. And back to southpaw. Yeah, back to orthodox. Nice leg kick checked by Jumayi.
Exactly right, David. Very nice.
Up, yeah. Ducked again.
Until that Morris is wary of Jumayi's power.
If Jumayi keeps ducking on those big hooks, it's very possible that he could leave himself open for a knee or an uppercut.
Interesting push and shove at the weigh-in yesterday as well. But both guys very respectful once they enter the cage tonight. And tactical battle going right here for our main event of RebelFC.
Clearly a lot of respect, but these guys back fist miss. It looks like that jab or hook got a piece of Chris Morris.
Both fighters settling into this main event. Chris Morris still circling and trying to stick and move.
Kewl continuing to touch the lead knee of Jumayi in order to maintain distance. He's looking to control the Jumayi's ability to attack him with that. And continuing to circle away from the power as he circles to his right, away from the right hand of Jumayi, who's in the orthodox boxing stance. The right hand gets through.
Nice punch there by Jumayi, lands. Oh, nice spinning back fit there, checked by Jumayi, but Chris Morris liked that. Gives him a high five and said, yeah, I reckon I connected with a little bit of that. Nice left there by Kewl Morris.
Look for these guys to get a little bit more serious as things start to land, sort of like our last fight.
A minute and a half left in our opening round of our main event. Right here in Shenzhen, Rebel Arena. Oh, you clip him then?
It looks like he clipped the back of the head. That'll throw your equilibrium off. As that overhand it tips over the crown with the forearm. Kewl recovers. Looked like a low shot, that back kick, but Jumayi recovers.
Oh, nice uppercut there.
Yes, excellent uppercut. And coming back with that spinning, I believe that Kewl is looking for a Hollywood finish.
I think that Kewl is the quicker fighter, and he's looking to frustrate Jumayi, who probably has the bigger power.
Perhaps, but he is spending a lot of his energy on movement and not very much on attacks or setups or feints. I mean, essentially by constantly circling like that, he's allowing Jumayi to map his movements and set up a big shot. And Jumayi, with several big knockout victories, is going to eventually figure out that pattern and capitalize on it if Kewl doesn't switch the game up soon. But so far, Jumayi has landed the more significant strikes of this match, even though Kewl is moving quite a bit. Although, there we are. Back in range, inside low kick and a punch lands, sending Kewl off.
Jumayi chases after him, but Kewl is not hurt at all. In saying that, last 10 seconds of our opening round.
Back in orthodox. Right hand lands for Jumayi.
In round one.
Interesting round, Perry. I'm sorry.
I'm Brett. Perry's a ring announcer.
I was reminding myself not to talk over him.
Perry's talking, though. Perry is talking. That's all
I
right.
shouldn't talk now. Yeah.
All right, David.
I'm learning.
We'll wait to head to our Monster Energy drink replay. Coming up very shortly as we go to the corner of Kewl Morris. Here we go with the replay. A lot of movement. Leg kick checked there by Jumayi.
Yeah, we see Cool Bones hopping outside that lead leg and looking to kick it with his right as he gets the position, which is the proper position to strike from. However, he's not mixing it up at all. He needs to mix up his movement side to side, maybe 2 hops to the left and then 1 to the right in order to set that strike up. Primarily to stop the movement and the countering of Jumayi as he follows him around the ring.
It's going to be interesting to see how the judges score this one, because probably the volume probably goes with Morris, but a lot of movement, a lot of circling, and as you said, more probably significant punches by Jumayi in opening round.
Yeah, I feel like Jumayi landed the more significant strikes, although it's very hard to call that round.
Bantamweight undisputed world title on the line.
Here we go. That's where the cardio comes into it as we enter in round number 2.
We'll see if anybody mixes their round up, mixes their strategy up in this next round. I'd like to see Morris moving left and right.
It's like the start of the fight.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ready?
That was fight.
Seconds out for round 2.
Cool Bones. Morris continues his movement, tries to jab and move.
Jab gets through for Cool Bones. Oh, jab gets through for Jumayi, a harder jab. A little swelling around the eye of Jumayi. That jab found his mark. Ooh, that was a hard shot. Although I'm not.
It's going to be interesting to see the conditioning of Jumayi's cardio-wise as the fight goes on.
Oh, right hand lands again for Jumayi.
Morris just lands, smiles, so probably nothing significant.
I feel like Morris is hunting the right uppercut now instead of the right leg kick like he was in the last round.
Just as you said that, David, he was looking for that uppercut, moved around more and circled.
Jab lands. Now the superior reach of Chris Morris is starting to show. I'm getting dizzy watching this.
Or is it because of the circling or the pink shorts?
It's because the pink shorts are circling. Oh! All right, catches the kick, drives against the cage. Double leg attempt, guillotine!
Guillotine attempt!
Has
he got it locked in, David?
He's got the arm in. I don't know. This is a difficult technique to finish. Cool Bones is probably going to have to readapt. He may have just given up the takedown. The arm in, if you notice.
I thought there was a tap then, but I think that...
I don't think it was a tap. It looked more of a thumbs up. Yeah, he lets it go. That arm, if you pull the guillotine with the arm in and you don't get off on your hip, it's a very difficult technique to finish, and a lot of times you're just giving up the takedown. And that's exactly what happened here to Cool Bones.
I thought that the cage, or the positioning of where he was against the cage, wouldn't have helped Cool Bones Morris's position as well with that guillotine.
Well, you don't want to be on your back, and you definitely don't want to be your back against the cage unless you have a game plan to stand up. In previous fights, Chris Morris has not had a lot of trouble standing up, though. He does have excellent technique flowing from one position to the next. I feel like if he's on his back, it's because he prefers to be there, although Jumayi is definitely winning on the scorecards being on top like this, even though it did, this position was the result of an attack. Now we see Morris starting to shrimp out a little bit. I believe he's keeping that overhook on the right arm of Jumayi in order to start shrimping out for an arm bar. Now he's giving it up.
Nothing significant, so this is very good defense there by Cool Bones Morris, because nothing significant getting through by Jumayi.
You'll notice that he's controlling Jumayi's head. That's a key thing. If Jumayi there he is, spinning for the arm bar. Yeah, stopped by the cage. One more reason you don't want to be there.
I agree with that call from the referee, because I don't think that Jumayi was doing enough with that takedown.
They had effectively stopped each other, and now we're back on the feet. This is in the favor of Cool Bones for sure, because he doesn't stay in that bad position for the remainder of the round.
Yeah, very good defense shown by Cool Bones Morris.
One thing about MMA is that when you switch from the cardio of striking to the anaerobic endurance of grappling, a lot of times that gear shift can really gas you out. I think we're seeing that effect with Cool Bones. He's breathing more with his mouth open. He's still moving, but he's not circling, if you notice, like he used to. He's starting to stand, plant his feet, and throw power shots.
Interesting thing, I think Jumayi's got his mouth open and looks to be tiring as well.
Yeah, he may have burned himself out a little bit. It may have been a bit of an adrenaline dump fighting out that guillotine. It can be a bit of a shock if you spend an entire round bouncing around in a circle and then you got to wrestle all of a sudden.
Very tactical battle going on there.
Oh, right hand gets through again. That's the third one I've counted.
Yep, by Jumayi.
By Jumayi, that's right. The uppercut there is starting to find his mark. Oh, hard right hand. And now we're clinching. Overhooks, double underhooks for Jumayi. This is a superior takedown position. Look for a takedown from Jumayi in the next frame.
He's going to go up against the cage and probably prevent that. Let's see if Cool Bones Morris can turn it around. And nice there by Morris. Nice takedown defense play by Cool Bones Morris.
Jumayi's blocking the hips there as Morris drives in, keeping his body weight, looking to get under the head of Jumayi, and they break. Still moving to the right, but not nearly as agilely as he did in the first round.
That's right. Both fighters' movement has slowed down significantly.
I'd like to see him set up that right uppercut with a left hook. Oh, there it is, though.
Cool Bones still looking for the uppercut as Jumayi drives Morris into the cage again.
Yeah, he landed at least a fourth right hand, perhaps a fifth. That right hand has been finding his mark over and over again. And we go on to the third round.
Third round. Very entertaining main event, this one. On the line, the RebelFC World title. It is Ayideng Jumayi taking on Cool Bones Chris Morris.
Oops, yeah. Pulls Jumayi
had a bit
right
of a stool accident.
Yeah, maybe wooden stools next time, boys.
This is where we come out the championship trance, which you check out the replay for Monster Energy Drink.
Yeah, there's that right hand. But you know, there's so much movement with Cool Bones that he's moving whether you hit him or not, which takes a lot of the sting off of those strikes. Here, I wouldn't recommend committing to an arm-in guillotine unless you can commit to the side. Cool Bones really wants to be on his side to finish that choke that he was going for. In this case, he has the arm in, and Jumayi escapes.
You can tell that he's quite comfortable on the ground, as you said before, David.
Oh, yeah, you got to be an experienced submission fighter, and if there's an experienced fighter to pull guard like that off the guillotine, I mean, either you have it 100% or you know how to stand back up.
Seconds out.
As we enter round number 3. Waiting for Jumayi's corner to exit the cage, and he was out of the cage for a moment. Don't know why. Mouth guard. Maybe I think his corner forgot to put his mouth guard in.
Maybe he's got Shannon Rich's mouth guard.
Back in your corner. Back in your corner. Ready? Fight!
Here we go. Round 3 for Monster Energy Drink. Title fight on the line. Oh, nice jab there by Jumayi.
Stiff jab gets through.
So Morris still moving around quite well.
Yeah, he's regained his wind. He's switching stances and continuing to move to the right like before.
I think that got through. That his corner yells out saying that got through, go after him.
I'm wondering what Cool Bones' game plan is. I mean,
I would be suggesting that to try and wear Jumayi down and stop him in the later rounds, because he believes in his cardio, but he probably needs to go to the body a lot more to slow Jumayi down.
Yeah, at this weight class, you better have a lot of cardio to tire a guy out moving as much as Cool Bones is.
Still looks alert, but waiting for that power from Jumayi. Still moving around. It was probably a loose jab thrown there by Cool Bones Morris.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to get Jumayi to drop his hands with some of these low shots. He's kicking low and punching high.
Oh, nice uppercut by Cool Bones, and that was just after he threw a nice inside leg kick.
Overhand right lands again for Jumayi.
That might have landed and busted open his nose, maybe. His nose is bleeding now, David.
Yeah, he definitely got a piece of him. Perhaps that was from one of those jabs earlier, or one of the right hands.
Oh, nice.
Another punch lands. Cool Bones looks hurt, but he presses forward. He gets back in. All right, to the clinch. Overhook, and he uppercuts his way out.
Referee stops it.
What is this for?
Just going to check the nose, but I find that interesting. I think the fight could have continued, David.
No, you're not supposed to check the nose. You want to check off of a cut.
Bad cut, but that's not a
here
bad
we are.
cut.
They're cleaning the cage off. Apparently there's some water or sweat on the cage.
Okay, I understand
Or
it now.
actually, no, they are checking the nose. That's what they stopped it for. Perhaps he suspects the nose is broken, but I
Like we're in
don't.
a basketball court. As we got a photographer taking our photo. Hollywood. This is
what?
Hollywood. I'm the media man. Here we go. 5-second pose.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Are they cleaning the blood for the nose for Cool Bones? Is that what they're doing?
Well, again, it's like a basketball court scenario at the moment. They're cleaning up the sweat and
Right.
checking the nose. But
they
again,
stopped
it's quite a weird one.
I think they stopped it for the nose, which is weird. I don't believe that you should stop a fight for blood unless it's inhibiting.
I haven't seen it before.
Yeah, unless it's inhibiting vision in any way. All right, we're back into action.
It's back on.
Looked like that uppercut got through. Jumayi's mouth open. Leg kick lands for Harris. Morris, excuse me.
Seems to got his second wind. Oh, looked as he cornered for something. What was he doing then? Oh, nice punch by Jumayi.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone for the takedown. Can he? Nah. Well, good
Stumped
defense
by
by
Jumayi. Reverse double body lock, double under body lock. Morris pummels back to over under. And he spins off with a two-piece as he bounces back around. Continuing to circle to the right.
Oh,
Inside leg kick lands. Jumayi has been extremely consistent in this fight, really shutting down the attacks of Morris and landing quite a few shots of his own, but excellent side kick.
and now Ellison, our commentary has been crowded by the corner of Jumayi. I think the translation is push forward, hit him.
He's looking at the jab. I feel like Jumayi's definitely landed the more significant of the strikes.
Minute and a half left of the third round in this title fight, our main event of RebelFC, China versus the world.
Yeah, I would say that Jumayi has done a more effective game of throwing Cool Bones off his game, although they both look fairly consistent. However, Jumayi has gotten the better of the exchanges.
More power.
He's gotten a takedown, and Cool Bones is constantly moving in a defensive manner rather than an offensive manner. That can't look good for points and cage control in Morris's favor.
I'm looking forward to the replay of this round as well, because I believe that there's a certain punch that really got through and hurt Cool Bones on the nose.
Yeah, a little while ago. It was early this round, right? Oh, here he is looking for that back fist again.
Oh, bit of a
there
blow
we go.
there.
Nice uppercut hook lands. There you go, Randy. Did they knock heads? I thought I saw something.
Let's see what he can do from the ground position. He's not in a position for a guillotine, so should probably try and get in a better position, David.
He doesn't have the, he didn't have that position.
They're very sweaty as well, a bit harder this time of the fight.
Yeah, very difficult.
Keep working.
The corners are interfering with our dance space, David.
Yeah, it is.
10 seconds left in the third round.
Cool Bones throwing elbows from the bottom, but he's not doing much to stand up. Jumayi is in complete control.
Definitely a round for Jumayi. Let's check out the Monster Energy drink replay, David. Nice stiff jab there by Jumayi. They said Cool Bones did have his moments, but there was a nice uppercut by Cool Bones, but there's a punch coming up that landed right on the nose. Nice kick there by Cool Bones.
That was an excellent side kick. I'd like to see him do more of that. It seems like the crazier moves he tries, the more effective he is. Where Jumayi is using good old-fashioned meat and potatoes MMA to stand his ground, get the takedowns when necessary, and land the power punches when Morris allows him to.
It's been a magnificent event here in Shenzhen, China, for Rebel Fighting Championship, China versus the world.
Seconds
I'm
up.
Brett Benetti in this main event, joined at ringside by David Hollywood Hewlett.
That's right, Brett. We're moving into our championship rounds. Now, this is always very telling when you see the 4th and the 5th round for MMA. It's very difficult to be in there for 3 rounds, much less 5. So as you move into number 4, this is where conditioning really starts to play a factor. And the better conditioned fighter, a lot of times, is the one that can do whatever he wants in later rounds.
And let's see who wants it more.
Now we see Jumayi stalking a bit more than normal. I think he's looking to turn the pressure up as he feels that Kewl Bonez is more fatigued at this point. He's definitely taking more damage.
Well, he should see that he's got a target with that nose and maybe then follow up and try and get the finish. But again, Kewl Bonez needs to keep moving, but try and land that uppercut because he's been trying to throw him, but he needs to land one, and you never know, it could turn the fight for him.
Yeah, he needs to throw a check hook maybe up high, and then if Jumayi ducks under it, that's when the uppercut. Oh, right hand lands. Again, but the thing is, all these punches that are landing, one of these guys are a smaller weight class, so power is a bit diminished compared to the light heavyweights, middleweights, and so on. Another thing is that Kewl Bonez does not stop moving, so every time he gets hit, he's moving with the punch, which takes quite a bit of the power away from it. So even though he's getting hit, he's not getting hit 100%.
And again, the fatigue will start setting in as well. I mean, both guys are in great condition for this fight, this main event, with so much on the line.
Nice.
A great move by Kewl Bonez.
Excellent throw off the Wizard with a knee on the way up. Good defense by Kewl Bonez.
That's that uppercut we're talking about. Tough, grueling fight. What do you expect from RebelFC in the main event?
Yeah, this is an excellent matchup for the main event. Very interesting fight. And this is definitely a fight that I want to see go 5 rounds. I want to see what happens when they both get tired, especially in the 5th when they start going for broke, looking for the finish. Although it is possible that Jumayi feels confident that he's won the rounds up until this point, and he's content to just stand and land the shots as he does, as he's essentially Kewl Bonez is moving. Oh, that was a right hand that got through, though.
I agree. It's probably heading towards a decision, but again, we've said that with a couple of fights tonight. All fights so far have ended in stoppages and submissions.
That's right. Not a single decision tonight so far.
The main event heading in that direction so far. Both guys, again, in great condition. Oh, nice movement there by Morris as telegraph punch by Jumayi was miles away. Oh, nice punch there by Jumayi.
Now, he didn't move away from that one. He took that one to the chin, although he did turn his head. That was a club to the back of the head as he ducked under it.
That's his key, though, but ducking under and coming up through that uppercut.
Oh, right hand lands again.
It's getting lit up now.
You see him flowing backwards with the right hand.
A lot on the line. Scheduled for 5-minute rounds. We're in round number 4 with 2 minutes left on the clock.
Kewl Bonez definitely appears to be the more cautious of the fighters as we're in. Wow, we are more than halfway past the 4th.
And as you said, there's still a lot of movement in Kewl Bonez, but that's a nice uppercut as I say that.
He's messed up. He switched up the timing on that one. It landed much cleaner than the other ones. That's what I like to see. I mean, he's got to diversify his attack quite a bit because...
nice punch there by Jumayi, but again, it's the damage that's shown on Kewl Bonez rather than Jumayi.
Yeah, well, he landed that right hand, then followed up with the left hook, Brett. And it's starting to pay dividends. I mean, you notice that whenever he gets hit hard, I mean, Kewl Bonez slows down a little bit.
Oh, nice there by Jumayi. Oh, there you go. He might have hurt. He might be hurt. I tell you what, Kewl Bonez is tough, though. He's still in there. Nice comeback uppercut. He's interfering with your microphone again, Hollywood.
Well, not at the moment.
Because you're guarding him.
Oh, he's got the takedown. Oh, he's looking for it. Double underhooks is a great position with head control. It's a great opportunity for a takedown for Jumayi, But Morris doing a great job defending.
Set some quality takedown, but that was sort of like a tired takedown attempt by Cool Bones Morris.
That would be the 4th round fatigue I was talking about. As Cool Bones is looking quite gassed at this point.
Yeah.
Those wrestling exchanges will take the wind out of you. Although Jumayi, mouth open, throwing hard punches.
Both guys are tough as we come to the end of round number 4.
Based on this, we might have a slobber knocker of a 5th round.
Slobber knocker. You just want to say slobber knocker.
Who doesn't want to say slobber knocker, Brett?
1 more to go. Well, it's quite simple as we head towards the Monster Energy Drink replay, but David, it's quite simple. Cool Bones Morris needs a stoppage, a submission, or a knockout to win the fight, in my opinion.
I totally agree. I think he's losing on the scorecards, possibly all of the rounds. He hasn't really switched up his strategy, and his strategy has been defensive primarily. The 2 takedowns have been the result of Jumayi, and we're starting to see some real signs of fatigue from Cool Bones Chris Morris.
Chris Morris has had some good takedown defense all fight. We see the judo reverse throw there. That was good work by Cool Bones Morris. I think the volume's been there, but there's been no power behind it.
Seconds out.
And more harder, cleaner punches have been landed by Jumayi, and that's a story of the whole fight so far.
Yeah, what I'd like to see Morris do is plant his feet a little bit more. You can't land with power if you're moving. You have to hold still and land your strikes, plant your feet, and then move. Stick and move. You got to stick your feet and land that power. If you're throwing off the hoof, you're not going to land with any kind of significance. Even if you do land, it's not going to hurt them like it would if you plant and move.
There you go. I'm waiting for Perry Kewl.
Last and final
5th
round.
and final round.
You ready? You ready? Fight!
This is the 5th and final round.
I'm not a magician, David.
I don't know. You might be. You did just see the future.
Here we go. It all comes down to this. Our 5th and final round for Monster Energy Drink. The title is on the line. Who wants it more? We're about to find out.
Oh, the uppercut. I like what Morris just did. He threw the inside leg kick and then threw the uppercut. If he sets it up, he's a lot more likely to land a clean shot and get a good reaction. I like that side kick to the leg as well.
He's got to go all for broke this one. He's got to get the stoppage if he wants the title.
Like
Jumayi trying to please his hometown right here in Shenzhen.
That inside low kick is a very effective setup for a big, powerful right hand, just like he just threw. Here you have Jumayi. He's looking to clinch it on the judges' scorecards by getting another takedown. Cool Bones working the body excellently with knees and doing a good job with his height of shutting this takedown down.
Again, just like the whole fight, Cool Bones has shown some great defense, takedown defense, and he's working some good knees in there.
Yeah, unfortunately, Cool Bones does not have time to chill out right here. He's got to get off the cage. You can't end up on his back unless a submission is involved. And so far, we haven't seen that. He needs to be pushing the head right now to shut down this takedown. You need to whizzer hard and get that head away. You got to drop that elbow for him in between his head and your body. It's only a matter of time. His hands are connected below the butt. He's going to get this takedown if Cool Bones doesn't do something to push that head away from his body.
He's wasting a lot of energy with this takedown as well. There's 3 minutes left in the fight. Is this the opportunity for Cool Bones Morris?
And here we go. He gets him up, but excellent defense by Cool Bones. And if that didn't tire out Jumayi, I don't know what did.
And he landed a nice knee on the way out as well. So this is an opportunity for Cool Bones Morris after that energy taken up by Jumayi.
Now he's working that inside low kick, which I do like. That is a fantastic setup, and he's got almost 3 minutes to make something work. If he touches him with that low kick and gets him to react and lands that uppercut or overhand, this fight could be over quickly in the favor of the Australian.
So over 2.5 minutes left.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, final round. Let's bring him home.
See, if you move away from the target and throw a punch, that will take away your power. You need to hold still or move into it.
Nice exchange there.
I wonder if Jumayi's going to lead with the left hook. That would be the counter to a lead uppercut. A rear uppercut.
I think Jumayi's probably looking for a takedown as well, just to end the fight on a high note. He's probably won the majority of the rounds.
Yeah, he's definitely looking to finish by decision in this case. He's not hunting a finish particularly, but he is in control.
Oh,
With a
nice.
minute 40 left.
This is where Morris has got to move. If he wants to win this fight, he's got to find something in this last minute and a half. He's got to go after it.
Hey,
This is the takedown that we were talking about that Jumayi was looking for.
he's got his hands below the butt, and we're back on the mat. Full guard for Chris Morris, off of the cage. Now, he almost hit an armbar earlier if he didn't, but he was stopped by the cage. I wonder if he's going to be able to get that overhook and spin for the armbar and finish this with a dramatic submission. It's not outside the realm of possibility. He has an entire minute to pull it off, and he's already sunk the whizzer.
Well, he's got 1 minute to do it.
And it is the 5th round, though. Everyone is very slippery.
1 minute to go!
Yeah, Morris needs a submission and fast.
And he's working those elbows hard from the ground, bottom position, working hard, and he wants to get this fight to the feet, and the referee calls him up. That's interesting. I thought both fighters were working hard. I thought that setup was very interesting, David.
Yep. But it is the 5th round of a title fight, and the crowd wants action, so.
I don't mind it.
Final 30 seconds!
Here we go.
Uppercut lands again. Inside low kick. 20 seconds.
Here we go. Bring him home. Main event of RebelFC's China versus the world.
All right. Oh, and they're starting to throw. Looks like this is going to the judges.
Both guys left it all in the cage. Wow. And the first fight of the evening to go to the scorecard, and it's the main event.
Judges tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, judges of the middle, Andy Wayne and Roger Chow.
Oh, there's that baby again. That's Jumayi's kid, I guess.
We look at the Monster Energy Drink replay, David.
Yeah, there's that uppercut that Morris is hunting over and over again. But the real story of this fight was the takedowns. I mean, you can judge the stand-up however you want, but every time they went to the ground, Jumayi was the one on top, and I think that's going to be the difference on the judges' scorecards in this fight.
Totally agree. Said a competitive fight as well. The scorecards will probably read a lopsided, probably 50-45, but it doesn't tell the story of the fight.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how they judge it. I'm going to be real interested to see how it goes. Both the fighters landed strikes, both the fighters did damage. But you can see that Jumayi is quite confident that he's taking the belt home tonight.
In front of his home crowd, he's going to be very stiff to lose the decision. Great effort by Cool Bones Morris, but I'm going to head it up to Perry Kewl to make this one official very shortly. A great evening put on there by the Rebel Fighting Championship. Great arena.
Here we go.
Here we go. Let's make this one official.
好了，各位亲爱的观众朋友，接下来我们要宣布本场比赛结果。本场比赛3位裁判一致判定，蓝方获胜。
Yep, and it goes to Jumayi as we suspected.
Very nice victory there by Ayideng Jumayi, the new RebelFC world title holder.
Yeah, forget about the belt. Check out that outfit.
I think you should get a hat like that, Hollywood.
I should definitely get a hat like that. We got a belt, you got a baby, and wow, what an outfit. Jumayi is the champion. Nice work. I like how he stayed composed. I like how he stayed consistent. I also like how he got the takedowns to edge the judges just to guarantee that nothing crazy went on with the judging. during those 5 rounds, 5 long rounds, and they were moving the whole time. These guys are going to sleep good tonight.
It's a grueling fight, and it was hot in there. We're hot ringside. Imagine how these guys felt.
I thought he was grabbing his baby. I couldn't see from this angle. Yeah, come on, we're friendly. We're not friendly.
Classy in the feet is Kewl Morris.
你看这个，经过5局苦战，最后终于拿下了这条冠军金腰带。有什么话想对现场的还有电视机前的观众说？现在可以随意的表达，来吧。
在下的观众，是你们的呐喊声给了我一个动力，所以我一直像坦克式的打法。然后在下的观众，电视朋友之前的观众，谢谢你们的支持和鼓励。还要宣布一件事。 还有一件事，这么多年我一直在外训练，我的妻子一个人在家照看孩子，一个默默的支持我。我一旦比赛，她从来没有看过，但是这一次到现场为我祝贺，我感谢我的媳妇儿和我的儿子。我让媳妇儿跟我说一句。 我还有感谢我的大哥从大老远来跟我姐姐一起从新疆赶过来看我比赛，我想给我姐姐说2句。
首先第一，我想说中国加油！我们爱中国，中国加油！怎么说呢？我现在特别激动，希望我们一直经常拿的就是金腰带，全都是大奖，中国加油！
还有一个大哥默默的支持我，我跟他说2句。
借着这个镜头，我想说，在中国61公斤级艾登他绝对是 No.1。
来，再次掌声给我们的冠军艾登Jumayi！
加油，艾登！
All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up from Australia, Kewl Morris.
女士们、先生们，让我们再一次把最热烈的掌声送给来自澳大利亚的
瑞欧的老总给我一个这么好的机会，我想感谢他。
Chris, what a fight coming into enemy territory. But you look like you had such a good time.
厉害吗？谢谢 Shane. Thank you China. Thank you Shenzhen. Everybody's been real good to me. I appreciate it. I think he's an awesome guy. Much respect. Everything, honor, respect. You deserve it. Tell him I love the outfit. Thank you, Rebel. Thank you, Justin. Awesome show, man. You guys looked after me. Let's go out and have a beer. I'm gonna cry anyway. I appreciate it. I'd like to thank Rebellious Boxing. They're one of my sponsors. AO Fightwear. My team. Teddy, my head coach. Andrew, my brother and coach. Phuket top team. For the fighter, Alive, a lot of you guys don't know, but Alive is charity for teen suicide prevention. This is for guys back home. It means a lot. Our club back home, Southside MMA, my main boy here. I love Shenzhen. I hope you have me back. I just love this place. Cheap phones, I just got myself a wicked watch. Peace out. Let's go have a beer. Love ya. 刚刚我们的主持人呢就问他，这一次来到中国
比赛是一个什么样的感受？他说非常的享受，当然这一次比赛也非常的开心。那么这一次呢，真的要感谢的人很多，要感谢我的对手，感谢所有的工作人员，特别是感谢我的团队。那么这一次来到深圳，我要感谢所有的观众朋友们，谢谢你们。